Blackstone presents Tell Me I'm an Artist by Chelsea Martin. This book is read by Devon Sorvari. I hadn't seen Rushmore. That was the premise. I knew very little about it, aside from some visuals of the characters that popped up on TV or online. I knew that Jason Schwartzman wore a red beret, for example. I knew that Bill Murray went to a pool. I wanted to remake the film based on other people's memories of it. Strangers, hopefully a lot of them. A collective understanding of Rushmore, but researched and produced by me, with all creative decisions being mine. Also, I'd play all the parts. I was nervous and started to trip over my words as I described this project to my classmates. They don't tell you how much public speaking is involved in making art. But it was an important part of the process, I was assured. Very few ideas seemed cool after I heard myself talk about them. I was lucky to be at art school among these bright, creative minds. But I was here too, so I was one of the bright, creative minds advertised to other bright, creative minds as one of the reasons they should be here. Which worried me. I didn't feel like a bright, creative mind. I wondered if we had all bought into a self-referential pyramid scheme because we badly wanted to believe that we could be considered, to someone, a bright, creative mind. I guess I am interested in creating an experience of this film that more closely represents what culture remembers about it, I said, trying to sum up my project quickly so I could sit down. I dropped my notebook on the table in front of me to indicate that I was done talking. "Are you planning to shoot digitally or on film?" someone asked after a few moments of silence. He spoke slowly and broke eye contact with me to look out the window halfway through his question. This was the structured discourse the college pamphlets had promised me. Skipping PE one day in high school 2 years before to sit behind the maintenance shed and look at art school pamphlets, I'd read about the supportive community, gorgeous facilities, and renowned professors that would change my artistic practice and my life forever. And now here I was, being challenged to grow by the brightest creative minds in the nation. "Digital," I said. Would you necessarily know if your life was changing? Would you know if you had reached a corner, turned it, and were now headed in a different direction? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, shooting in film might actually be really cool, because the quality of film is much richer than digital, and would lend it—
Sample complete. Ready to continue?